Okay, let's talk about summary addressing basics. First of all, what is a summary address? What a summary address is you can take multiple address schemes, subnets, and you would combine them into one address. So when you access the one address, it will access whatever networks are actually associated with it. And I'll give you an example here. We'll have 10.10.4.0, 16, 10.10.5.0/16, 10.10.6.0/16, and 10.10.7.0/16. Now what we're going to do is we are going to summarize these four addresses into one address. The first thing we need to do is we need my magic number line again. And everybody knows that's 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. Okay, now the first thing you need to find out is how many do you need? Here we're going to count, these are 10, so they're the same. These are 10s, so they're the same. So it's going to start off with 255, 255. Because remember, wherever you have the same number, it's going to be a static 255. Now we're going from 4 to 7, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a summary address that will hold at least 4 networks inside of it. So we have 4. So the easiest way to do this one is, what number over here is 4 or can hold 4? That's easy. It's going to be the number 4. So do the ones across. And if you add these together, you get 252. Now we come over here just like we did with the regular subnetting, 252.0. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this number becomes 6. And if you add these together, you should get 22. And that's going to be your slash number for your main summary address. Now, this is still your count number. So we're counting by 4. So it's going to be 0, 0, 3, 2, 5, 5, 4, 0, 7, 2, 5, 5. And because you have to remember, whenever you make a summary address, it only makes one segment. So you would typically have 8, so forth, but because it's only going to make the one segment, you need to find out which one of these has 4, 5, 6, 7 in it. If you look here, we have 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this one would be gone. And your address would be 10.10.4.0 to 10.10.7.255. And if you notice, 4 is inside of here, 5 is inside of here, 6 is inside of here, and so is 7. So the IP address that you would be used for actually summarizing this would be 10.10.4/22. If you put that into your router table, if anybody comes to this address, it will access all of these networks at one time. And just remember, it only makes one network. So if you get a question that says, how many networks do you get with a summary address? That's always 1. That's a trick question. Just remember 1. And that's where you save a lot of IP addresses, because when you do regular subnetting, you always have all these segments you create, correct? What this does is it only creates what it needs. And that's where you save a lot of addressing and you don't waste a lot of IP addresses. And this is the basics of it. Like I said, all you have to do first is find out how many you need. This could be all different numbers, and then find out what number over here is the closest to it or over it. And in this case, we need 4, so that makes it easy because it's 4. Do your ones across, add them together to get your subnet number, put it here, and then add these together. 8 plus 8 plus 6 is 22, and you know that's going to be your slash number. And then find out where these fit in between whatever numbers you gave it. And in this case, it would be 10.10.4.0/22. And when you're programming your router, you would put this in, and this would represent these addresses when it comes to accessing anything on that router. And that's it for summary addressing basics. Thank you.